Forever Blair here, and welcome to an episode of Throw It in a Pot. Okay, so I'm gonna be throwing in a pot. This is an episode about me cooking meals. Y'all gonna see me cook meals. That's what throwing in a pot is all about. You know, I'm home now. I graduated from college. I'm home now, so I gotta cook my own food. I gotta be an adult and cook my own food. So, but I'm also trying to lose weight. So I'm really going to be, the foods I'm going to be making is going to be foods that's going to be beneficial to my weight loss. It's going to be healthy foods, so I'm going to be cooking healthy. But in today's episode of Throw It in a Pot, I'm going to be making spaghetti, but I'm going to use chicken instead of ground beef. I'm going to use shredded chicken instead of ground beef in my spaghetti. So it's just going to be, let me show you all. So it's just going to be the Prego Garden Harvest Chunky Tomato, Onion, and Garlic Sauce. And it's going to be the Tricolor Pasta. I like the color of it. I thought it was cute how they have different colors. That's why I chose that. And then I'm going to cut up some onions. And then I'm going to cut up some peppers. And then I got some chicken strips right here. It's thawing out or whatever. It's almost done thawing out. I like to put green peppers in my spaghetti. So we're going to do a mini prep where I'm just going to prep the green peppers. Move this out the way. Put this in the corner somewhere. We don't need all that. I don't do measurements at eyeball, just to let y'all know. I don't have the patience for it. I mean, unless I don't know how to cook the recipe. Other than that, I'm gonna eyeball it. And now we're going to move on to the onions. So I think this is enough, about that much of the green peppers. Onions. I love onions. A lot of people don't like onions, but and it's spaghetti. We're gonna cut these babies really small. Okay, so now we're going to discard the onions and the green peppers. We were just prepping them. So I made about that much peppers and that much onions, and I think that'll be enough. Oh, 1 tablespoon is 120
And now we just gonna boil some water.
Mind you, I don't like things because I'm lazy.
Of water.
So we're just gonna, let's see what oils I got. Well, I got some olive oil. Like that. That should be enough. You don't need a lot of oil in anyway. I'm just add a little bit more. Just a little.
Got that extra.
All right, that's enough.
Light.
That's more than enough. Olive oil, and I think this is about 20 calories.
Too much, but it's okay.
And then we're gonna add a little bit of pepper. We're gonna get it pepper popping in here, cause I like my noodles to have a little flavor. Like everything have a little flavor. Everything have a little flavor. So we're gonna put a little pepper in there. Yeah. And then we're gonna add some salt. Okay, now we're about to do the chicken. I know I could put the chicken in the pan, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to bake my chicken. So first we're going to preheat this oven. We're going to preheat it to about 350. Ooh, 350. I'm just going to add a little bit because I don't like salty food.
Get that
So I'm going to preheat it first. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah. Then you're going to push that around like that. Then we're going to add just a little, this is canola oil. I don't care what oil you use. This is just so that the chicken won't stick to the pan. Now I like to take a paper towel and just rinse the knife off, and I'm gonna get it clean. The oil all over. But first, I like to clean up. And remember, these are chicken strips,
like this,
so
like
you don't
that.
have to waste your time spending a whole lot of time cleaning it up, because they're chicken strips. So it's not like chicken breasts, chicken drumsticks or wings or anything like that. So they don't really need that much cleaning. Okay, so first, I'm not gonna do heavy seasoning, because there's lots of flavor in the marinara sauce that we're going to use, but I am going to put a little bit. We're going to put the Wake Up Flavor food seasoning. Looks like this. We're going to put this all over our chicken strips. Alright, we'll put that right there. I'm going to put this right here. Then I like to use a little bit of seasoned salt, just a little bit. Shake it to the side. I don't want to season this chicken too heavy, because like I said, it's going to be all, we're going to put some seasoning in the marinara sauce. You know, sometimes you don't need all that seasoning. And then last but not least, we're going to use the poultry seasoning. Use a bit of that. Okay. Then we're gonna use some pepper.
This
I like
water
the,
is bubbling like we want it
pepper
to.
cream one that you gotta grind up. You know, I like that. You're not gonna put no salt in it because the salt in this, the seasoned salt, is salt in here already, and it's wake up flavor salt. It's salt in here already as well. And you know we try and be healthy, y'all. We try and be healthy. So you know you can season your food, but not too much, because too much seasoning means too much salt, and too much salt is not good. So we're just going lightly. You know, make sure it's even, you know. This is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use seasoned salt. And then we're gonna use some of this. Just going lightly. And then we're gonna put it in the oven, y'all. Oven set to 350. We already preheated it. We're ready to go. We're just gonna throw it in the oven. Now the key to some good pasta noodles.
Okay.
You have to. There's only a little bit in here left, but I know I don't need the entire box, so I'm just gonna use the whole box. It's just not right. You gotta make sure that your water is boiling. All right. Otherwise, you don't put noodles in no cold water. That's not what you do. That's not what you do.
So now we're gonna
let
get
the
to the
water
pan
boil
right here.
first. And I mean
Now,
boil.
remember I used the paper towel to oil the
Then put the noodles in there.
pan with the chicken strips on it. I'm just using the residue or the leftover oil that's already on the paper towel. And I'm going to oil my pan.
This comes with a lot of
this pan
pasta,
really
and I
need
don't
that
think
much
I need
oil in
all
it.
pasta.
And I feel like the sauce shouldn't stick up to it too
I told
bad.
you, I'm
And we're going to
lazy.
add a
I
little bit of
eyeball
olive oil. Just a little bit. Just a little.
So I'm trying to figure out if this is gonna be enough. I don't want to use the whole box.
So we're going to do, we're going to, you know, maneuver that around.
Might have to. So the pasta is in there.
Alright, if you don't know how to
I think
check
I'm gonna
your
leave it
pan to see if it's
uncovered. I
hot
was
enough.
gonna
What I
cover
like
the
to
noodles,
do,
but I think it'll
I
cook
take like
fine
a little bit of the
uncovered,
onion, just a
yeah,
little
we'll
bit,
be
and put it
let
in
that cook.
there. And wait until I hear it sizzle. And then if I hear it sizzle, it's ready to go. So we're just gonna slide it up in there. You'll hear that sizzling. And you gotta make sure your pan is hot. Otherwise it's gonna take longer to cook.
Okay, so there you go. I don't know if y'all can tell, but the pan looks real greasy and oily and shiny. So then we're gonna wait a couple minutes because we gotta wait for that to get hot. This is how we looking. This is how we looking. If you got a little fallout, that's okay. Spit it back in there. Stove is clean. I clean the stove, you know. Now, what some cooks like to do, they like to add the seasoning to their onions and to their pepper. So, and you can do that. That's just fine. So, we're gonna do some crushed red peppers, just a little bit. I like my food spicy, so I'm just gonna put, but I'm gonna put a little bit. You know, I ain't gonna put a lot because it might get too spicy. And if it's too spicy, then you can't do nothing with it. Then I'm gonna put some basil leaves, just a little bit. Little goes a long way. Just a little bit.
then what else I got over here? Oh, Italian seasoning, because we cook it with marinara sauce.
Okay, this is how we looking.
You know, this
I want to show y'all how we looking.
that I like to use. So, you know, spice it up a bit. And people always say you gotta wait till the vegetables get caramelized. You don't have to. It doesn't have to
what
be
else?
caramelized.
What else can we
Caramelized
use?
just means it's coated in oil and fat. And we trying to be healthy. Remember,
around
y'all,
here.
we not gonna go heavy on the
It
seasoning.
ain't gotta be
We just
caramelized.
not gonna do it.
Y'all see
We're
the
not gonna do it.
seasoning that we
Salt,
added
pepper.
in here. So then we're gonna turn our fire off
Cause you know you want to taste your food. You know what I mean?
This
You
is it
always
right
you
here.
always
Yeah.
add more, but you can't
Right,
take it
right,
out.
Right.
Once it's in there, it's in there. So you know you don't want to go too heavy on the seasoning, and then it's too much seasoning, and then you're stuck with it. That's all we gonna do. Before we add the sauce and the chicken. Now I'm gonna check meat. And as y'all cook, clean out. That way, at the end of that way, when y'all finish cooking, y'all won't have a big mess. So right now, I'm just cutting up the chicken. I got the chicken out the oven, and I'm cutting out the chicken. It don't matter how you cut it. You ain't gotta be all fancy. Just cut the chicken out. And I'm using a knife and a fork. Fork and a knife. For the most part, the chicken is done. If you have a little bit of pink pieces, it's okay because we're gonna put the chicken inside of the pan where our onions and green peppers are. Or it is basically you just cooking it again. So if you find some small pink pieces, make sure it's not too many pink pieces. Like my chicken, I ain't got hardly any pink pieces at all, and that's good too. But if you're just saying, if you do find some little small pink pieces, that's okay because we're gonna recook the chicken anyway. And the chicken is nice and juicy. Yeah. Nice and juicy. And we're going to shred the chicken up a little bit more. So we're going to keep cutting until this chicken is shredded. Or if y'all don't know what shredded means, is in tiny little pieces, until it's like in tiny pieces, until the chicken is in pieces. I'm gonna just go get this one. I'm just gonna do this one. I'm gonna go for like something like that. Because what if I am? Then what? Here's our noodles. Excuse me if it's foggy, the noodles are steaming. Now, how I check my noodles, I just eat them. We're gonna get our oven mitt and slide this stuff over. We're gonna cut the heat on. We're gonna get our noodles, because I know our noodles is done. And this is what my chicken look like. This is what shredded chicken looks like. Okay. Alright, so here, I cut the fire back on. This is just to warm the chicken back up, or if you have a little bit of pink pieces, not a lot of pink pieces now. I ain't got no pink pieces in mine. I cook mine all the way through. I would suggest you cook yours all the way through, just to be on the safe side, but if you know how to cook, if you trust your own cooking and you have small pink pieces, you know, you can cook the rest of the chicken on this pan. It'll cook Oh,
all
I
the
need to
time.
see the sauce again that I use. This is what I'm using. I like Prego. I'm gonna drop it.
This is what I'm doing here, mixing up the onions and the green peppers together.
Okay, we're gonna turn this fire down. We're gonna put it on low. Now I like to do a trick where I put a little bit of water inside of the Prego sauce and mix it all up just to get some of it. Put it on there like that. Make sure you get all the sauce, because one thing about pasta, it dries out.
Yeah,
Very,
everything
very
is Gucci. We'll take
And we're gonna turn the fire up back on medium heat, because low was too low for me. Now this is only to heat up the sauce, so you ain't gotta do it that long, and the fire ain't gotta be that high. Medium to low. Let me show y'all what we're working with. I think it turned out pretty nice. So we're gonna let this sit and we're gonna let it come to a boil. I don't know if y'all got the same oven as me, but I like to keep my oven on at 4. This is medium, and then low. This is low. I don't know what kind of oven y'all got, but. Alright, and while it's boiling, this is how much it's boiling. This is what we look working with. It ain't warm enough yet, so we want, you know, let this thing get hot. But it tastes good. It came out nice. I wouldn't even add anything in it. A little goes a long way with seasoning. People love to, well, not everyone, but some people like to over season their food, and they fail to realize, you know, a little bit of seasoning goes a long way. You don't have to overpower your food with seasoning. Your food will still turn out good, and it still tastes good. I don't know if y'all oven work like mine, but that's and if you're cooking for a group, some people can't handle all those flavors or all those heavy seasonings. It may be too much. This is how much it's boiling.
You know,
boiling a little
if you're
bit.
cooking for
We're
other
gonna let it
people,
sit for a little while. I like to stir mine.
add a little bit of their own.
Stir yours.
So they're like it.
But I like to stir my food. You don't have that period. But I like to stir mine up to make sure, you know, it gets hot evenly. It warms up evenly. That's how much pasta I put on my plate. That's how much I put on my little plate. And then this is our spaghetti sauce, and it's till boil. You see all these bubbles? So now, I'm gonna get some of my noodles. So, you know, turn my fire off. I was gonna mix it, but I decided not to. You don't have to always mix your spaghetti. You can put the noodles on first, like I'm about to do. The noodles on the plate first. Oh, and mind you, is when you cook pasta and you're trying to work on your weight or you're trying to lose weight, pasta, you know, is carbs, and carbs can turn into fat. So if you don't want a lot of carbs or you don't want a lot of pasta, you know, if you don't mix the pasta with the spaghetti, you can control how much pasta you're putting on your plate. So if you wanted a little less, you can control it. This is the finished dish. So